Well, hello, beautiful people. Bradley Page here, professional marketeer of property for the Dowling Property Group, giving you my bi-monthly market update. So that covers the months of August and September 2022. My goodness, 2 months is a long time in real estate, and obviously with the world economic climate and what's been happening in these 2 months. So you can rest assured, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be giving you a no holds barred report here on what is actually happening out there in the marketplace, what these increases in interest rates actually mean, and moving forward, what my recommendations / suggestions are. So let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to give you 10 suburbs like I normally do, the houses that have actually, number of houses that have sold, and the record in that area. So let's get stuck into it. 2304 postcode, Mayfield, top selling price 44 Bull Street, went for a staggering $2.1 million. That is now a suburb record price for the 2304 postcode, and there was 30 properties sold in the 2 months. We then go to Mayfield East, 4 properties sold. Highest sale was 46 Mounter Street for $1.3 million. We move across then to Mayfield West, 9 properties sold in the 2 months. Highest price, 26 Gregson Avenue for $1,050,000. We move a little bit further north to Warrabrook, only 6 properties sold. Highest price, 6 Dianella Court, went for a $1.195 million. Then we go across to the 2298 postcode, which is Waratah. Waratah actually had 13 properties sold. The highest price was 47 Ty Street for $900,000. We go to Waratah West, 8 properties sold. Highest price, 19 Vera Street for $1,005,000. Then we go across to Georgetown, still in the 2298 postcode, 16 Austin Street, sold for $860,000, and 6 properties sold in the 2-month period. Then we move further into town to Hamilton North, 3 properties sold. The highest price was 83 Donald Street for $870,000. Now, just for my viewers, they've requested Maryville and Tighes Hill. So with Maryville, we had actually 4 properties sell in the 2-month period. 84 Estelle Street was the record for a neat $2 million. Tighes Hill had 5 properties sell. Highest price was 18B Union Street for $1.6 million. It is very, very clear, ladies and gentlemen, working out there in the coalface on a daily basis, the properties that are selling and getting the premium prices now are the properties that are fully renovated. And I mean from the front door all the way to the back door. Why are they getting their premium prices? It's simply this. COVID has brought an issue with supply of materials as well as supply of subcontractors / labour. So the renovation costs have gone through the roof, and a renovation cost 12 to 18 months ago, that would have been $50,000. I've been hearing it's upwards of $100,000, maybe even $120,000, that big a difference. So instead of the buyers going for the renovator's delight, they're now pooling all their sources and they're going hard for the fully renovated properties. Doesn't mean that the unrenovated properties we're not selling. We certainly are. I had a case study there at 15 Woodstock Street, Mayfield. Was only on the market for less than 2 weeks. Corner block, unrenovated, ability to subdivide or put a granny flat at the back. Sold unconditionally for $747,000 inside 2 weeks. So still getting a good result, but those people there, first home buyers, livable the way it is, so they're just going to chip away at it. Okay, what has this interest rate increases meant in the real estate industry? For the very, very first time in over 25 years, what we're now experiencing is house prices are actually reducing less than a buyer's borrowing capacity. I'm going to say that again, and I'm going to give you a bit of an example. For every 0.25% interest rate increase, that means that a person's borrowing capacity has reduced $20,000. So interest rates have gone up 2.5% in 6 months. So you don't need to be rocket science. That's 10 times 20,000, which is 200,000. So someone that had finance approval 6 months ago for $1 million can only get $800,000. House prices, ladies and gentlemen, yes, we're doing a slight correction. And that correction is between 5 to 10%. Does not mean that house prices have gone down 20% because buyers can't get the same amount of money that they could get previously. We're still dealing with the same amount of buyers, but they're just falling in different buckets or different buyer brackets. All right? Here's my prediction. I still do think we've got to go through a little bit of pain. Only yesterday it went up 0.25%. I do believe that it will go up again, either 0.25% or even a full 0.5% before Christmas. It will then stall and it will stay stagnant for at least a good 6 months. Then the Reserve Bank will reassess, and then we'll start seeing a falling in interest rates. All right. We're finding now that existing borrowers, they're locking in fixed term. Now, I don't mind sharing with you, guys and girls, my home loan is with ANZ. Obviously, I did a little bit of negotiation prior to all this happening, and I'm now currently sitting, where am I? At 4.34% interest at the 0.25, so that sits at 4.59%. I know that there are homeowners out there that have locked in fixed rates at 4.5% for 4 years. So you could certainly do that, but I am predicting that once we get a further increase, in the next 12 months, we're going to get a decrease. I could be wrong. Quite often I am, okay, but that's just my prediction. So my call to arms, ladies and gentlemen, is this. I'm still dealing with under 22,000 buyers on my database looking for vacant blocks of land, villas, units, townhouses, semi-renovated properties, fully renovated properties, all the way up to $3 million. So if you are seriously contemplating wanting to now offload one of your investment properties, or you are considering upsizing, downsizing, or relocating into areas, let's start that real estate conversation now on what your property is worth. Don't chase the market. Get your property on the market now. We can have a delayed settlement, either 100 days or 120 days, but let's lock that in now, or let's start that conversation. If that appeals to you, please get me on the phone or shoot me a text message. 0403 496 891. Send me an email to bradley@dowlingpropertygroup.com.au. That phone number again, 0403 496 891. Email address bradley@dowlingpropertygroup.com.au. And let's start that confidential conversation on how I can help you in moving forward, achieving your real estate goals. Bradley Page, professional marketeer of property for the Dowling Property Group, and thank you for listening. Bye for now.